All right, folks, this is an extremely custom 1976 Chevy LUV Bel Air. This truck was a labor of love, over 15 years put into building it. We have every record, every receipt, almost $70,000 in receipts for this build. Every picture from start to finish. This is a true show truck. Ton of fun. The guy lost his ability to drive around 2011. It was stored inside. It's only got, I think, less than 3,000 miles on it. 15 years and only 3,000 miles put on it, but it won a ton of trophies. The guy was not willing to give up any of the trophies for the truck. I don't blame him. He was a sheet metal fabricator, which is why it says Bel Air on that. It has a 1957 Chevy Bel Air Dash integrated into a 1976 Chevy LUV. This bed is all custom built steel. It is not an original Chevy LUV bed at all. Lost in the 50s across the back, custom stainless exhaust. So that kind of gives you a little bit of an idea of the truck. It's got a Ford 9-inch rear end shortened. It's got disc brake conversion. It's got a Monte Carlo 305 with a 350 turbo transmission. So let me pop the hood real quick. There we go. It has shaved door handles, as you can see. There is an electronic pop for those doors. Really cool. There's so much to go over on this truck, so I'm trying to take it step by step here and still make a short enough video. When we got it, the radiator was just old and it just wasn't quite right for it, so we ordered a brand new radiator, the correct radiator for this motor. Really good airflow. It's got some nice loud horns. The motor runs like a top. Everything's chromed out in here. It's got the covers for this. So when it's being shown, this is all covered. This is covered. It's got a steering wheel cover that you can put on that you see down there. It's got the build-out sheet on it here. That this goes over the engine compartment when you're at shows. So I'm going to walk you through this books that do come with the truck. He was willing to give these up, what the truck originally looked like, what the motor originally looked like, what it was taken down to and built. So I'm going to flip through this pretty quickly. That's what it was taken down to, guys. Bare frame. And then all of these components are powder coated blue. Really, really awesome. So there's engine sitting on the chassis. There's engine on the chassis with transmission, driveline rear end. Just so much labor and love put into every inch of this. Like I said, this book does come with the truck, and then every inch of rust was cut out of it, made perfect. All of this was taken down to bare metal. There's the 57 Chevy Dash that's being integrated into it. So much work and time and energy. If you went to build a truck like this, it would cost you $100,000+ to build a truck like this. Guys, we have it for sale for $19,900. We took it to a few car shows this summer. We had some fun with it. For $19,900, you can get a really cool custom show truck. So we flushed all the old fuel out of it. We rebuilt the carburetor on it, so it runs really good now. Look at this is the bed that was all custom fabricated. There's the back of the cab. They just cut it out and welded in a whole brand new back to the cab. So much work and love. And then outside of all of that, you've got the receipts, over $70,000 worth of receipts for the build. Shows you everything about the rig in this folder that's bursting at the seams. Summit Racing is where most of the the stuff came from on that. There's some pictures online of the undercarriage, but it is crazy beautiful. Oh, it has electronic drops too, so you can drop the exhaust right there before it goes through the muffler if you want to be real loud. Yeah, let's go around the other side of the truck here. The front has all the Bel Air stuff integrated into the truck too. When we got it, it was being converted to power windows. We reconverted it back to hand crank windows and installed windows because it didn't have windows installed because it's just a show truck. So it just wasn't driven that much. 3,172 miles on the motor and transmission since it's been done. Let's see if I can remember this. Yeah, turn the ignition on. There we go. Just fires up and purrs like a kitten. There's your horns. Guys, this truck is just too cool. You'll never see another one like it anywhere. E-brakes integrated down there on the floor. Headliner. Just a really, really, really cool truck. So, let me hop out of here. Motor just purrs, just idles there so perfectly now. We put in new plugs, new wires, rebuilt the carburetor. Just did a whole bunch of little things to tune it up because it hadn't ran in so long. The fuel cell underneath here is blue. It's beautiful. You've got airbags on the rear, so you actually have a little hitch. He had a boat that matched this, and of course a flagpole in the back. But it's got a hitch with wiring there on the rear because he wanted to be able to tow a little boat with it to shows. Just a beautiful truck, guys. Where are you gonna find something like this for under 20 grand? Right at 20 grand. New tires, BF Goodwrench, beautiful tires, ready to cruise to car shows and just have a ton of fun. It'll steal the show. It's just super unique. So I'm gonna close this up here real quick and end the video like that. If you have any questions, please feel free to call or text us. But just a world of truck, you know, what would cost you over $100,000 to build. So we want this to go to a home that they're gonna love it, like the guy that built it, like the guy that spent 15 years building this truck, guys. Thanks for watching.